Hello there, welcome to D&D Ideas. I am your host, Benson B. Brunson, and today we have both a trap and an encounter idea for you. So, you and your gaggle of teammates are going through a dungeon, and suddenly you find yourself at a big door. This door, in this instance, is a trap, but on the other side is a room full of tiles on the ground. Of course, you and your party enter, because you're an adventuring party. The way forward is over there. So, you gotta go forward. These tiles, each and every one of them, is a trap. Well, correction, most are a trap. There is a specific safe way through for them. But, tiles for activating traps is rather easy to disarm or go around. If you're somebody with, let's say, a flying speed, well, you get over there. If you're someone with a climbing speed, well, congrats, you're going around. And if you're not like that, you can do a spell to get across, but let's say you're either low level or regular, they could be easily disarmed by just putting something under the tile and lifting it up. Of course, we don't expect you to have every single tile be a specific unique trap. I mean, you can, and it'd be great if you could, but I'd say make a roll table, roughly around 6 to 8. Counting on how many there is, heck, you could even go from 10 to 12, or down to 4, and when the player steps on it, bam, roll it and see what happens. You'll have to make a save of some sort, so it's fair. Of course, there's the, as we said earlier, specific way to get through it. But that's not the main part of this encounter. Oh no. As they are figuring out, or once they have figured it out, enemies appear from the other side. Spiders, or goblins, or spiders riding goblins, or maybe it should be the other way around. Anyway, whatever monsters would be inhabiting this dungeon of yours come from the other side, and thus a unique combat encounter happens, because of course, if these enemies are smart, or can go around it, they'll go across the tiles that would not trigger traps, which, if your players are attentive and smart, they'll note that down. But also, if the battle stops going their way, or if they see something advantageous, they might throw a stone to activate one of the tiles that's next to, or is the tile that the player is on to activate the trap. This will quickly escalate. Well, that'd be the escalation of the battle, since every so often random traps will go off. Heck, some of these can even be AoE, or maybe just, hit with spikes or whatnot. But eventually, the players will hopefully do the same thing back, or at least try to target the enemies that are smart enough to go for them. And eventually, will work their way through your trap room and make it to the other end to continue onwards in the dungeon. And with that, our first D&D idea is done. Come back again and we'll have more for you. I'm Benson B. Benson. Thank you for watching.